8 years old, that was when I first tried my first gun. 8. It was 8. Me and little cripples in the backyard on Linden. We had a deuce 5 with the tissue around the handle. Picture me rolling. Cruising down the main line with a 9 in case these niggas try to take mine. Shells hit his Apple in the hood, we call that FaceTime. With the shit and everything different, then you done lost your damn mind. My name Joey Fats. I'm from Long Beach, California, in-house producer for ASAP Mob, and I also produce for myself and Cutthroat Boys, and I'm a rapper as well. The hood that I'm from, my brother started it, which is my older brother, Boy, Free Boy. I was the youngest one from the hood, you know what I mean? Everywhere we went, I always wore a white rag just to symbolize that I'm fresh. It was only right, you know what I mean? Like, they was there. My mom was an alcoholic, so, you know, I was in the streets and shit like that. You grow up with these dudes, you know what I mean? You kicking rocks with these dudes, you ain't had shit with these dudes. You know what I mean? I couldn't do nothing else but be in the streets. This is what I knew. Like, I graduated with a 3.25 GPA. And how I was in the streets is because I was homeless, sleeping on my 86 Camaro, you know what I mean? So I didn't have no choice but to be in the streets. And when my football practice is done, 6 p.m., I gotta go back to the hood and catch the train from LA, because I was going to school in LA. I used to have to catch the train from LA, go all through Long Beach from the north side to the east side, get off that train on 7th Street, walk to Eddie's house, go shower and go right back to my car and go to sleep and get ready for school the next day. So at the end of the day, when I didn't want to go to that car, I hit up one of my homies like, yo, what's good, what you trying to get into? We get faded. Look me in my eyes and tell me what you see. A product of the streets that's moving products, slinging peas. I got a couple G's that's down to do a bid for me. If you ain't home, they put a hole up in your kids' scullies. Yeah, I ended up coming back to LA. The police ended up running in my house, my mom's crib and shit. So when I mentioned I was homeless, sleeping in the garages and cars and shit, the garage was Aston Matthew's house. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got so much respect for that dude. Like, when I had shit, when I had no place to go, that nigga was letting me sleep in his garage. You know? We made some dope shit out of that garage, man. We made 187, which is like one of my favorite tracks. And he wrote a fire ass verse, I wrote fire verse. We ended up putting that shit out. We made fucking Mossberg Moss out that shit. We made Cutthroat. Man, we made a lot of good music. Like, it's timeless music. Like, I produced Jody out of there too, matter of fact, for A$AP Rocky on that very couch. So like, man, like, we made some good music about that garage. Still making good music about that garage. And we ain't Hollywood yet, my G.
Hands up, hands up, hey. Bricks in the snow, posted with the car, niggas got what you need, don't you tell us what you want. Choppers leaving niggas slump, niggas down the ride, all my niggas do or die, it's gonna be a homicide. Bricks in the snow, posted with the car, niggas got what you need, so just tell us what you want. Choppers leaving niggas slump, niggas down the ride, all my niggas do or die, it's gonna be a homicide.
Me and Ashton laid down this track called Trill Bitch. Like, it was just on some wavy shit, like about a girl. I used Rocky ad-libs on, yeah. So I was like, it's only right that I get somebody from A$AP Mob on here. I reached out to him, asked him could he do it, and I didn't think he was gonna be like, yeah. I sent him the record, he did it in 2 days. He gave it back to me, it was a fire record, and then Yams ended up hearing my shit, ended up checking this out because of Addy ended up doing that track. I released Chipper Jones Volume 1, which was my first EP. I think the project was out for like a month or two. And I hit him up, was just like, yo, you still managing? He's like, call me right now. Like, replied with his number, said, call me right now. And then I called him and he's like, yo, like, you know what's crazy? I'm like, what? He's like, I'm listening to your song right now. I'm listening to Curfew. Like, I love this shit. Like, yo, mixtape is tight. I'm gonna fly out to LA. I wanna manage you. Flew out to LA and we've been rocking ever since.
Just another motherfucking day for facts, so I begin like this. Wake up in the morning, thank God, then back to the bricks. I got the crack on the strip, got the soft on the trip. Black mask, 40 mag, waiting for you to slip. I got your bitch.
The game changed a lot now. You don't need no hardware really to make no good music. You know what I mean? It's just all about how your mind is. All the good music is all up here in the mind. You don't need no piano. I don't know how to play no piano keys. None, but I got an ear. I know how, when shit sound out of tune. And I, what I mean? I got a mind. I know how I want shit to sound. I know it's hot, you know what I mean? It fascinates me, you know what I mean? It's just like playing a video game. So
when I get up there, I'm like a kid in a fucking candy shop. Like, that shit's fun. Like, finding new sounds, finding samples, flipping them and making them how you want them to be. You know what I'm saying? So that shit all fascinates me. I've been doing a lot of records, but I'm not really worried about my album. I'm trying to work on Ashton 316, Ashton Matthews' next project, doing beats, submitting beats for Vince Shine Coaching Volume 2. So I'm working with Rocky on the Mob album. Not just Rocky, but just the Mob in general, and helping Rocky with his instrumental album. He's been like producing his ass off. We produced a record the other day that's gonna be on there. That's crazy. From the Jody record, you know, Flacco came to LA. I met up with him. We chopped it up. You know what I mean? Figured out like we almost the same nigga. My brother name is Jody as well. You know what I'm saying? Like we have a lot of shit. Like Flacco mom is like my mom reincarnated, my G. Like it's just crazy how similar like you know our families is, and we vibe together real smooth. Like we don't never butt heads. I never argue with Rocky since I've been around him. I never got an argument with him.
Been that nigga since I was conceived. No bigs tracing my jeans, my mama was a G. Known to keep a pistol tucked in my dungarees. And if a nigga try, he gon' have to murder me. On my mama block hotter than...
My favorite guns, bruh. 357. For bruh, fucking Python 357. The gun I had in the Bricks video, bruh. That's why the video ain't up no more. I can't reveal my favorite gun, bruh. I love guns. This is my favorite shit. Like 4.5, I got don't put that in there. I got like 4.5, bruh. 4.5, bruh. 4.5s and 357s, bruh. Some of my favorite guns, bruh.
These cops, no love for these hoes. I'm chasing this dope. Get moms with that hoop in into a drop.
For the video, Need More video, Freddie came all the way down to Hawaiian Gardens. It's like a city outside of Long Beach. All my homies was there. Like we had at least like 20 guns in one building, like one house. Like he wasn't tripping like, at all. Like that's how I do. Like okay, he a real nigga. Like he wasn't worried about it. He was picking up the guns. He said, "Yo, this is 38." He was like this is 38 long as a motherfucker. He like, you pull this? I didn't touch a nigga. I didn't touch it when you pull it. Like I'm gonna shoot you. Like it was a funny nigga. Like he was shooting jokes and shit. So I knew like all right. He that nigga, you know what I mean? And the video was shot on a limb, no budget, like no nothing. Like, but those were the best videos come out. And the video came out crazy. It's my best video to date. You know what I mean? So shout out to ICU, shout out to Chris Simmons, and shout out to Joey Fats too. That nigga did a good job on that video. It's my set right here, Cutthroat Boys. You know what I mean? Check that out. You know what I'm saying? That shit nice, huh? This is for those who come from nothing. It's basically like I live by this saying. Like when I do my music, like when people ask me who I do music for, I do it for the niggas who ain't got shit, who come from shit, who trying to get somewhere. That's who I represent. Got my street right here. If you ever go on 7th and Olive, like this is how the entrance of the beach looks right here. Like that, it look exactly like that. I got my mom and my dad name in the street signs. Oh, and I got the goon mask on my chest. I be murking shit back in the day. I had to get that to represent me. You know, I took my shirt off, niggas knew what time it was. Put this at the end of the video, bruh. Where is Yams, bro? With a question mark, bruh. Where is he, bruh? Yams never to be found, bruh. But when it counts, he handles his business. Shout out Lamborghini, shout out Yams. My name is Joey Fast. I'm here with Blowhiphoptv, you son of a bitch. You better check this shit out. I'm gonna fuck your mama and you really gonna be mad, nigga. I'll holla at you.